Alright. Hello, fellow programmers and learnees. I really gotta think of a name for you guys, but today we are doing another hit or miss, and we're doing number 2. So this one is a little less difficult. It's sort of a redeemment because I did miss the first one, and a lot of you were telling me in my email that there was a way easier way to do it. So this one, the task is to create a code that asks the user to enter an animal. When they push a button, it should display what sound that animal makes. For example, if they type in cat, it should say meow. So the requirement is it has to be a minimum of 5 animals. It has to display what they say. So if they enter something that's not in there, it should display something like animal not found or some kind of error message. So I've got 30 minutes to do it. Welcome to Hit or Miss number 2, and let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is our skeleton, which is HTML, of course. Let's switch my language over to HTML because that's what I'm going to be doing first. And then head, of course I'm going to need script, /script, /head, body, /body, and then close HTML. So that's my basic skeleton. I do that every time. Now for this, according to the instructions, they're going to need an input box, and I'm going to need an output box. So I know it's not ethical to do this, but I'm going to create 2 forms, one for input, one for output. Okay, so I'm going to ask them first in the first form, please enter an animal. Okay, then I'm going to put a BR, lower the line, and then put input type equals text, and then ID equals animal, and then slash in the input. And of course, I'm going to need a button. So input type equals button, ID equals, well, let's try something simple. So on mouse down equals, and we'll call the function that we're going to write in JavaScript sounded function value equals what the, let's just say sound, and then in the input. Now I don't need a submit button because the submit button refreshes the page, as we all know. And I don't need it refreshing the page because we're just doing a simple code. Now in the script, however, we're going to need the first thing first. We need a function called sounded function, and we don't need anything in it right now. Now for output form, we're going to put a input type equals text, and ID it as maybe sound it makes. I don't know. Just go with that. So this is a place where it can come out. We don't need a submit button for that either, because we're not actually submitting anything. We're just getting what sound it makes. Now we need 5 animals. So with the function, we need a variable for, let's see, we'll need a variable for the animals. So we'll call it variable A equals document.get element by, switch it to JavaScript real quick, language, document.get element by ID, and then put that one as what they enter, which is animal dot value, and then maybe we won't need anything else because that's the only input we're getting, but we will need a case and a switch. Since we called the animal A, we'll have to put switch of A here, and that will allow us to get what they entered, the value that they entered, and switch it to the sound, then output it to the box. So, for example, if they entered, let's call this one case of cow, then it should switch document get element by ID of sound it makes. That value should become moo. And then break away. In case of, let's say, horse, it should switch document get element by ID sound it makes. That value to nay. And I don't need to keep, doing this over and over. I can literally copy and paste and change. So I break there. So I can actually do this. Just take one case and copy and paste. Then enter and paste. And enter then paste. That makes 5. Change the second horse to maybe cat. Maybe the third one will be dog. Maybe the fourth one is, I don't know, sheep. Who knows? So with this, I now have my 5 animals. So the requirement for 5 animals is done. Now I have to change their sounds because the horse does make an A, but the cat does not. Change that one to meow. Change this one to wolf or arf. I don't really know. And change the sheep to ba. Now there's something missing. The semicolon. I'm going to throw a semicolon at the end of each line so that way I can have this done, done, and done. Now I need a default. So with the default, I'm just going to make document get element by ID of sound it makes dot value equal to animal not registered, so they know that I didn't enter the animal. So we have all that ready and going. Go ahead and save that. We have it outputting the sound it makes. When that button is pushed, it looks clean. It's pretty simple to, if you think about it. Let's go ahead and practice run it. We'll practice running in HoM. Alright, so you can't see this because I haven't switched it over on here yet. So practice run this in HoM. So I'm going to go go ahead and let y'all see this as well. I'm going to add a source. So now you guys can see this. Go ahead and close the that one. So now you can see that if I enter the animal, let's say cow, it goes to moo. See right there, it says moo. If I enter horse, I hit that button, it goes to neigh. So far we got 2 working. Let's see what the other one was. Dog, wolf, okay. Cat, that's 3. 4, and 5 was sheep. So if I enter sheep, it goes to Bob. Now, if I enter something that doesn't exist, super dragon maybe, it goes animal not registered. That is our goal. That is a hit. So we can go ahead and stop the timer and turn that one off and turn that back on. So this is it. That is what we were given. So we got the animals. They enter animal and it says their name, the animal sound when they push the button. Pretty simple. And that is the episode. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.